Welcome back to the channel. Did a haul video, don't know if I'm going to upload it or not, but ended up finding some Walmart clearance. Actually, they redid my Walmart new action figure aisle, actually clearance stuff out. This guy was on clearance for like 17 bucks. Finally decided to pick him up. He was one I did want out of the Walmart exclusive Velocitron figures, whatever they're called. Really like this lime green. I do like this mold. I can't remember the name they first used it, but I can see him. He was basically same mold, but orange. Then they redid it for Inferno. So we've seen this mold 3 times, but I actually really like this mold, so I'm not mad, especially with this bright green. The vehicle mode, I have some issues with, which, talking about that now. Most of it's alright. Some of this guy's joints are too stiff. Sometimes this moves here, and this just unpegs. The legs are not tabbed in together or anything, so this piece here that's tight just undoes all of that. Gotta have a tight grip when you move that. This part looks alright, but right here, the middle, I guess tell that's his arms. I don't know what else they could have done different, but I wish something was a little different there. Besides that, there's not much else wrong with it, in my opinion. Do like it. It's a nice size. I mean, he is a Voyager figure. So, some size comparisons. Here he is besides a Black Series Mandalorian. Well, technically a custom. I'm working on, but didn't do anything to the size. So, besides like a Black Series, I mean, he's a decent size. Here he is besides Darth Vader too, which Darth Vader has some height on him. And then besides a Marvel Legends, not the newest figure, but newer one that came out last year. Pretty close in size with that. So, vehicle mode, alright. If you haven't seen this before, it does have a hook there. Man has a crane. I feel like that, if you could hook that on the stuff, that'd be nice, but I think you have to cut that. But looks alright. Vehicle mode, I think it's alright. Alright for what it is, at least. I'm transformed here, which this is actually my first time transforming this mold. It's a pretty nice transformation. Basically, he just kind of flips and turns around. It's actually very easy. Wasn't too bad. Accessories, same as the other 2 versions of this mold. The hook, the gun, which I'm realizing this now. The only issue I have about this gun is I wish it was the 5mm port. Would be cool if you could get it to plug in the hands. You can here, but it's not necessarily meant for that, but would be really cool if you could do that, which pegs in his hand. And then finally we have, I guess this is a hose, whatever you want to use this, which again, just like the last ones, they both can plug into the other arm here, which the first version, I do have this one here. I have the hook on his arm. Doesn't look too bad, but this has more storage for it. Certain spot here, if I can get it pegged in, which this, basically all you're left to do is, if peg it there, I guess you could peg it in back here. I don't know, there's not too much to put it in. It's a nice size, so it's kind of looks out of place, but do like those accessories. So articulation, the head should just swivel, I think. Really stiff. Arms move out, 360. Technically you can get this to move for transformation. Single joint, hands go in and out. Waist movement, can't go the whole way because the crane gets stuck, but you can move that. Looks you out, forward, back, 90 at the knees, the feet, ankle pivot, and technically, depending how you want to use this, can go down and go forward, I guess. That's all for transformation. So depending however you want to use that articulation there. So, alright, articulation. For whatever reason, this one in particular, this headpiece is hard to stay down. I don't know why it's not tabbing in that much, but again, besides some size comparisons, here he is. Besides this Marvel Legends Spider-Man. Besides the Black Series Darth Vader. Which this Darth Vader is actually a bigger figure than I remember, but then here he is besides a Mandalorian. So, he's a Voyager. He's actually a nice, decent size for a Voyager. I like this figure. Like the green. This is probably my favorite figure out of the Velocitron figures. I'm pretty sure this is the only one I actually own out of the Velocitron figures, if I'm right on that. We'll get the rest if they do end up getting on clearance or for something. But, I mean, I enjoy this guy. Again, keep talking about that green color and on a mold I actually really like. So it just works for me as probably one of... I guess he's not Legacy, but that first version of this they did was one of my favorite Siege figures. So, pretty happy with this guy, and glad he's going on the shelf. So, quick video of him there. So, check your Walmarts if you need him on clearance or not, but there he is. So, thanks for watching, stay tuned, and see you in the next one.